MaxCare Milk Matters, where we give an update on all things MaxCare across Australia and New Zealand. Really excited to be coming to you live from Maxim's head office, where we're all gathering together to celebrate Maxim Foods' 20-year anniversary. We've got the whole team together and we've got a fun-packed couple of days. Let's have a look now at what's been happening across Australia and New Zealand in the MaxCare business. Let's start in Australia. What a difference 6 months can make. We've gone from having unprecedented demand for calves across the first 9 months of 2022 to a very subdued market where we think the number of calves being reared across Australia is probably back about 30%. This is due mainly to a softening in the beef market, but also a reduction in the price being offered for export dairy heifers. If we put this together with still very high input costs, it's a really challenging combination for calf rearers across the country. We've seen the autumn calving kick off for dairy farmers, and we're still seeing a really strong Australian farm gate milk price. And farmers are still choosing to use milk replacer as they try and optimise the amount of milk that they're sending away to the processors. The supply dynamic in Australia hasn't really changed since our last update. We've still got Australian milk production on the decline, and processors are still pushing as much product as possible into higher value retail lines. This means that there's only a limited amount of milk powder being made, and it's really important for us also to understand that we actually can't import milk powders into Australia for stock feed use due to biosecurity restrictions. This means we're paying a bit of a premium for CMR raw ingredients in Australia versus the global market. In summary, due to a decreased demand, we're seeing a lot less competition for milk replacer raw ingredients, which means the continuity of supply over the coming months will be really good. The decrease in demand has eased the competition for raw ingredients, however pricing is still at historic highs. We don't really see pricing changing over sort of April-May period, but we'll have a much clearer direction for those starting to calve from June onwards in the coming 6 to 8 weeks. So in New Zealand, it's been another rollercoaster few months in the land of the long white cloud. Our thoughts are with all those in the North Island who've been affected by the adverse weather conditions, and hope that you're on the recovery. The shine's definitely coming off the farm gate milk price expectations over in New Zealand, with many processors now forecasting a payout of around $8.50 New Zealand per kilo of milk solids. This, coupled with historically high input costs, is making things really challenging for our New Zealand dairy farmers. That said, the milk replacer price is still in step with farm gate milk price, and we're still seeing dairy farmers converting to milk replacer as they look to optimise the amount of milk that they're sending to the factory. The beef market is still flat, however we are watching with interest the impacts on calf numbers following Fonterra's announcement on replacement dairy calves entering the value stream. It'll be a really interesting space. There has been a lot of chat around pricing for the coming season, and also some unease around milk replacer supply shortages as we're coming into the spring. Regarding pricing, we don't see any material change from spring 2022, and we expect pricing to be stable through until at least June 2023. Regarding supply, MaxCare is in a really good position to provide continuity of supply over the coming months, and we're really focused on building our inventory for the spring. Just in general, we want to say a big thanks to everyone who participated in our customer survey late last year. We really appreciate you putting the time aside, and we're looking forward to delivering on some of the recommendations in the coming months and years. A big thank you also to all those who've downloaded the MaxCare app. We've been so excited to hear some of the awesome feedback around how the app's making life much easier for those of you who are rearing. If you haven't already, download it today. It's free, and everyone's saying it's a great resource. Look, that's it for this update. Thanks very much for tuning in. We hope you're finding this information beneficial, and thank you very much for your support of MaxCare, and we look forward to catching up with you in about 3 months' time. Wishing you all the best for the season. Thank you. MaxCare, growing stronger every day.